Hi folks, I thought as long as I was doing this operation I'd show everybody what I have here. This is a Harbor Freight drill press, their cheapest one. I got it I think for $54, sometimes they even go down to $50. I have it mounted to a couple of thick boards here, hardwood, by just drilling a tight hole and pinching it in there. That holds everything up on this frame, which is from a backrest from an old heavy-duty office chair. I have it bolted down. This bolt just holds that spacer. I have it bolted down so I can turn it so it's I can put it in a position where it's easier to work on. And make sure that that's still. Got to adjust this just a little bit. There. So, I also put a 5/8 chuck on here that I got off eBay from China for, I think it was $18. But I got two of them because they sent me the wrong shaft size at first. And rather than having me send it back, they just sent me another one the right shaft, so I got an extra 5/8. So two for $18. Everything else is the regular setup. This is the work table from the drill press, but when I have it, it's turned around upside down. When I had it right side up, it's too close to the chuck, and I can't mount a chuck on there with any work room for work. So these are just spacers with a bolt going through into this chuck, which is from a 1/2 inch hand drill. So it's got it's threaded, so that bolt holds it in. And what I did was I took a dremel with a big flat wheel, like this, only bigger. From the other side, chucked it in and pulled it out and got that ground pretty good. Then I thought, hey, why not put it in the chuck? So I ground that rim off with the chuck so it's perpendicular to the chuck. So this chuck is perpendicular. And then I aligned everything, and I have a couple of pins that I use. I can grab those real quick and show you, I think I can grab them real quick if I can find them. Just hang on there a sec. Yeah, here they are. I have alignment pins. One long one, when I put this chuck, put it in this chuck, and move this all the way back and make sure it's aligned perfectly in each jaw, absolutely perfect. And then I pull that pin out, put this one in, and put the chuck, slide the chuck up and see if it's still perfectly aligned. That way I know that the angle of the chuck is right. Otherwise, I mean, obviously you can't have that chuck angled in any plane. It's got to be straight perpendicular so it goes exactly straight in and out, which is pretty good right now. It's the first time I had it set up this well. And I'm doing this because I'm going to discontinue using this excuse me, because I have a different rig that I'll show you later that I'm building with a 3/4 inch chuck that I'm going to grind out the jaws just a little bit to hold a 7/8 inch pin, a 7/8 inch bolt for cutting the bolts, for cutting the dies. Right in here right now I have a 3/8 by 24 bolt that I have faced off and center pointed, center drilled. That I'm going to drill out with a number 7 drill, which is .201 Excuse me. And this is going to be the bottom die for the 22 rimfire bullets. It's going to, I'll show you what it's going to look like. That bolt, I'm going to turn it around, but it's going to have a hole right through the middle with a piece of drill rod in there that's cut with a dome. So on the other side, the die gets pressed in. This goes in the shell holder, and the die gets pressed in and swages a bullet, which the point die, it goes into the point die, and that swages the bottom. It puts the rebated area and the hollow base in at the same time. Now this one is 0.210, which is just a little big. It's okay for a finished die, but I need to make one for a pre-powder coat die. So I'm going to make it a little smaller. I'm going to make it about 206, 0.206. That's why I'm making a new die here with this. And I'll show you how this works. Light it up. I got my real strong glasses on, so. Yeah, just right now it's going more or less as a lathe, but it's just center drilling. I'll go about halfway, excuse me, I'll go about halfway and turn around and cut the other half. Although it would be pretty close to center, I need it absolutely perfectly centered, because there's no room for error on these, excuse me, on these dies. I'm here all alone all the time, and I never talk, so I don't even notice when my voice is funny. So here we go. See, that's cutting real nice. Proud of my drill bit sharpening skills. And if that wasn't aligned well, it would still cut the center, but the hole would be too big. And I can't mess around with this guy. The hole's got to be the right size. See, that's about there. That's more than halfway. I might go all the way through with it. Take a chance. Rather than re-chuck, because if I pull it out, then I'm going to have to chuck it on the threads, and you're asking for trouble when you chuck them on the threads. The part that's in right now is the stem of the bolt, which is not threaded. So I think I'm just going to run it through. Boy, I'm scared though. I don't want to ruin this. It's too much work. Make another one. As you can see, I can do a pretty good job boring with this. We got a hole like, darn near a tube. And I've, many times drilled them the length of the drill bit. This one's getting close. Let's see, where are we here? Right there. Yeah, I better turn it around just in case. Actually, there's another test I can do to make sure it's still true. I can unchuck it, put it on the drill bit, and put the drill bit in a chuck and spin it and see if the bolt spins true. If it does, then I know the hole is holding center and in real good shape. I'm going to turn this off now.